Hey, SRF here, and this is mission number 4 from Hitman Absolution. This is called Run for Your Life. First part of this mission, very simple, you don't have a choice. You jump out onto the ledge, and, well, basically this whole mission we're running for our lives. Literally. This is a nice little cinematic right here. Now probably all of you are going to recognize this mission because it's been played for about a year now. There's been various videos been put out by IO with this mission in particular, and they show various ways of dealing with certain instances, so it should look very familiar to you once we get down to the library. And as for challenges for this one, I don't think there's anything really that difficult that you guys shouldn't be able to figure out on your own. If there is, let me know, and I will try to help. But for the most part, they seem pretty straightforward. And there's a lot of... This is kind of a weird mission because there's a lot of steps to it. And I guess, like, there's this first section right here where you're scored on, and then you move on to another section where you're scored on. I think there's 4 different areas. Like, that was your first area. And now we're in the main area, which is the library. There's a shotgun right there for those of you looking for it. There's also there's a few different weapons in here, mostly guns, but there's also a cord you can use and stuff like that. But I'd say there's a couple challenges in here, none too difficult. One of them is sort of a grinding one where you have to silently take out 5 of the cops without being seen, and this side of the library is perfect for that. And excuse me, holy cow. And this mission's just going to be suit only. Right here, we're basically waiting for that guy to turn and stare at some books. We're going to run up to our next cover, and then if your timing is right, the light should go out again. Perfect. And now we just sneak by him.
Don't worry about it. Just keep a lookout.
And when you get around the corner here, you can either hide in the cabinet or hang off the ledge somehow, but I couldn't do it in time, so I opted for the closet. And now we're just waiting for the next police officer to walk by. And there he goes. Grab cover once you leave that cupboard, because sometimes he will spot you. But it seems in this area anyway, if you grab cover, like specifically push against something and grab cover, it's like they totally forget all about you, which is pretty good. It saved my butt I don't know how many times. This is another one where you want to grab cover against the side here. If you just stay in the middle where I am, you'll get spotted. If you actually take cover, you're good. So there's that cop there, and then there's another one right there. I was actually a little disappointed at how easy this library portion was after seeing it so many times. I was expecting something very difficult. But as you can see, it wasn't too bad, and I almost got burnt there at the end. And that's pretty much it for the library. And I hope you're comfortable, because this is a long video. It's about 18.5 minutes. It's a long mission. I hope the rest of them aren't quite this long, because there are 20 of them. Come out on a nice skyline view. Now here, is it here? Oh, at the end of this portion, yeah, I kind of screw up a bit, so you get to see me screw up. Actually, I screw up twice. Here I was a little impatient and I got spotted. Right to the end. Right there. Damn it. See, if I had taken cover, I would have been fine. It's not a big deal there anyway. And this is where I screw up, and I left it in, so you guys know. I do screw up. A lot. And this is one solid run. I didn't, there's no editing. Although I should have edited this out. This cop has eyes in the back of his head here. He's looking the other way, but somehow he sees me, the little prick. So there you go. See, I screw up. Let's try that again. I'm still carrying that bust. Alright. You do want something right in this area to distract the other police. Alright, now we go when he has full back to us. Now stick to the left over here. There's tons of cover for you so that the chopper can't get a bead on you, and these cops are kind of oblivious. I don't think you need to distract them, but I do it just in case, because that one dude is kind of looking in our direction. Use the cover mechanisms and creep over to the door, and we're through. Now we're in Hippieville. No need to creep around much in here. There are some funny achievements in this one, or challenges, like killing couple of police officers with a bong and stuff like that. So you can spend a little while in this area. And we're waiting for that other officer right there to go in the door. And now here you just sort of want to zigzag back and forth right between these two, and then prop yourself against this wall and wait for that officer to move. This is providing your timing is the same as mine. If not, that guard will be over to the left, and you'll have clear sailing right through this door. And there's another checkpoint here if you need it. And this dude walks in right on, stands right beside us. He's like, "You creepy dude." And we can just follow these two cops right out the door. And it's kind of nice because you use their noise against them, going through those beads. Not that I've gotten any suspicion from those beads before, but you never know. Now this room here is actually a pretty fun room. You want to grab the notebook here with the combination to the safe, and you can have some fun with it. You can open up the safe and take the detonator, and when they call the guys in the room, you can blow them up. That's one of the challenges. Or you can take the explosives with you, which I think I did this time. I think I just took the explosives. I didn't actually kill anybody in this mission. And then you turn the radio on. That's important, because what that does is it takes all the guards that are standing outside the elevator, brings them into this room, and gives you a clear sailing out the door. See, that guy's gonna come in, turn off the radio. One thing that I think is really cool is that a lot of the sayings, I guess. Not sure how to phrase it, but a lot of the conversations that go on are pretty random, and some of them are actually pretty funny. There, so all the guys are coming in to check out the safe, and that gives us a nice clean run out of this section. Sometimes there's a guard there, but he never turns around, so I wouldn't even worry about him. Alright, now we're heading down to what I found was initially it was the most difficult part of this mission, and that's getting through all the cops and the crowds at the end by the train station. But I found a much easier, I don't want to say trick, but basically I'll talk about it when we get out into the crowd. But here, for those of you looking for the scissors, they're over here. No, over to your left, buddy. Left. Yeah, that one. There you go. And then we want to go out this door here and prop yourself against this counter and wait. This dude will come in every time, and he's going to search around. You don't have to do anything with him. Just wait for him to leave, unless you want a police outfit. But I wouldn't suggest it in this area. You're a lot better off in just your suit. This area right here is also the best place to get your SWAT uniform. Basically, you pick up the pipe in the corner to the left there, under the fire hose, and you come back and wait for all those SWAT members to stand around at the elevator that you just got off. Toss the pipe in the doorway, and one of the officers will come over. You lure him in, and you take his suit off him, and you also will get the machine gun. I forget what kind of machine gun it is, but alright, moving on to the crowd. Now, the trick here that I found was just turn your back. Turn your back to wherever the indicator's from, or wherever the officer is, and you're good. They ignore you pretty quick after that. You can also use these games as a hiding mechanism, but you don't really need to. And now head right down this ramp. And we're going to go in the window on the side here. If you have the police uniform, you can go in the front door using instinct, because there is a police officer standing right inside the front door, but it's easier just to come through the side window. Then we're going to head up the stairs, or sorry, the ladder. There's also another checkpoint in here. Now I'm checking to make sure I wasn't spotted, and I wasn't, which is good. We can walk out the door, and now basically we have to get down to the platform before it triggers the train timer, which is like, I forget if it's 30 seconds or more. So just follow this officer. When he turns, you go around him. Like so. And then it's clear sailing to the bottom of the ramp here. Now I'm not exactly sure where the ideal spot is to hide from all the police officers, but I found one that seems to work pretty good, and you'll see it in a second when I work towards it. And again, see, you do a little spinorama and they lose track of you. Now I'm working my way right to the corner right here. And now again, if any of the indicators pop up, you just turn your back to it, and they almost instantly go away. So that's my little tip for this area for you guys. And then basically all we have to do is wait for that train, which seems to take forever. And ever. Ooh. My capture card came today, so hopefully I'll be streaming at some point in the near future. Alright, now zip onto the train, and you're done. Very long mission, but it was a pretty cool one. Now I think we'll check out our score at the end. And there was no one to kill at the end, so we only get a specialist. As far as I know, we need a target. And there's all the completed challenges. Alright, another one down. And I'll have the next one up next week. Alright, thanks for watching.